The world is entering one of its most dangerous moments in years. Behind closed doors and on open airwaves, the language has changed. Iran is no longer issuing warnings, it is issuing ultimatums. Tehran says it is ready for all-out war. Missile forces are on heightened alert, underground bases are active, commanders speak openly about retaliation, not restraint. The message is unmistakable. Any US strike will be met with response on a scale never seen before. This is not sudden. This is the result of years of pressure, sanctions, assassinations, cyber warfare, and proxy conflicts stretching across the Middle East. What once simmered in the shadows is now boiling in the open. For Iran, this is about survival. The leadership believes the United States is pushing toward a decisive confrontation, one meant to cripple Iran's military power and influence. Tehran's answer is deterrence through readiness, so strength, so resolve make the cost unbearable. Across the region, American forces are preparing for the worst. Warships patrol key waterways, air bases operate at high alert, allies are quietly repositioning assets. Every movement is watched, every signal analyzed, every silence feared. But this standoff is not just military, it's psychological. Iran wants the US to hesitate, to question whether any strike is worth the consequences, because Iran's response would not be limited to one battlefield. It would ripple outward, US bases, regional allies, energy infrastructure, shipping lanes and global markets. An all-out war here would not stay local. Oil prices would surge, trade routes could shut down, economies thousands of miles away would feel the shock, and civilians far from decision-making rooms would pay the highest price. History offers a warning. Major wars rarely begin with grand declarations. They begin with miscalculations, a drone shot down, a missile fired in response, a commander acting on incomplete information. In a region packed with weapons and old rivalries, escalation feeds on momentum. Both sides say they do not want war. Both sides say they are acting defensively. Yet, both are preparing for the same outcome. For Iran, backing down risks looking weak, and weakness invites attack. For the United States, ignoring threats risks emboldening a rival, and hesitation invites challenge. This is the trap. The louder the warnings grow, the narrower the path to diplomacy becomes. Talks fade, messages harden, and military logic begins to replace political logic. Right now, no missiles are flying, no cities are burning, no official declaration of war has been made. But make no mistake, the pieces are already on the board. The next chapter will not be written by speeches alone. It will be written by decisions made in minutes, under pressure, with incomplete information and irreversible consequences. One order can change everything. One strike can ignite a chain reaction no one controls. One night can redraw the map of the Middle East and shake the world. And now the world waits. In war rooms and command centers, screens glow through the night. Generals study maps. Analysts watch signals. Leaders weigh decisions that cannot be undone. In moments like this, history doesn't move slowly, it lurches forward. Iran says they are ready for all-out war. The United States says it is prepared for any scenario. Both insist they are defending themselves. But history has never cared about intentions, only actions. A single missile test misread as an attack, a radar warning that turns out to be false, a commander who believes hesitation is weakness. This is how war begins. If the first strike comes, there will be no pause button. Retaliation will follow retaliation. Allies will be pulled in, markets will panic, skies will fill with aircraft. Seas will close, and millions of lives far removed from the decisions that is made will change forever. Diplomacy still exists, but it is fragile, whispered, not shouted, drowned out by engines warming up and missiles standing upright in silence. Tonight, the world is not at war, but it is closer than it has been in years. What happens next depends on choices made in hours, not months. On restraint rather than pride, on communication instead of force, on whether leaders step back from the edge or take one step too far. Because once the first missile launches, there is no rewriting the ending.